Congratulations, you finally made it. You graduated from college, and that's a big deal. It's a huge achievement. You spent years studying, taking exams, and working hard to earn your degree. But now that it's all over, what's next for you? Do you know? Or does it feel like you've come to the very top of that staircase and suddenly it ends? Or maybe you just feel a sense of uncertainty and confusion about what comes next. If you're feeling stuck after college, 1, you're not alone, and 2, most of the time it's because you haven't landed your ideal job in the career that you want. Many young adults have told me that they feel stuck because they either have no job or feel their current job sucks. And while there are many other reasons for feeling stuck after college, whether it's career related or not, the main reason is that you no longer have the structure you did in college, such as a set class schedule, for example, or following a routine where you balance school and work and activities, and now you have to create your own schedule and figure out what career path to take. That's why in this video, I'll be discussing some of the actionable steps that you can take that are going to help you move forward with your career goals and find the rest of those stairs to climb, even if it's been a few years since you graduated. Hey, it's Marty Ortiz. I'm a certified coactive confidence coach, and my mission is to empower 1,000 young women to live their best life by improving their confidence. Subscribe to the channel to stay on top of all the content that I'm creating specifically for young women in their 20s who are looking to build their confidence. Here are the 4 steps you can follow to get unstuck after college. Step 1 is you need to assess your current situation. Before you can start moving forward, it's important to take a step back and assess where you are right now. It's like when your car breaks down in the middle of the road. You can't possibly get it moving again until you figure out what it needs. What's broken? What do you need to replace? Maybe you're feeling stuck at a job you hate, but it's helping you to get where you actually want to work. That's okay. Not everyone graduates and lands a dream job after college. Let's take some time to reflect on things like, is what you're doing getting you closer to your short and long-term goals? And if not, then what changes can you make? Also, what are some of the obstacles you're facing that may be preventing you from making changes in your life if you're not in your ideal job after college? I want you to write everything down. I say it every single time because writing things down helps you see things more clearly and allows you to dump the thoughts in your mind onto a piece of paper. And this process helps clear your mind, 1. And when you see things written down, it's easier for you to make sense of them. I never wrote anything down before. I didn't know it was a way to gain clarity. And had I started this process earlier, it would have made getting out of my stuck phases a lot faster. What I want you to do is to take a piece of paper and title it vision. And this is not fancy, okay? And get used to the word vision. I use it a lot in my coaching because you have to have a vision of what you want for yourself. And you are going to write things like, who do you want to become? Do you want to become an engineer, a writer, a traveling nurse? Number 2 is, what do you want to be doing? Do you want to travel? Do you want to help the homeless? Do you want your own business? And if so, doing what? You're going to lay it all out on this, okay? And then number 3 is, what do you want in your life? Do you want more money? Do you want a house? Do you want to feel more fulfilled? What do you want? Once you figure out this part, you'll be able to come up with options of how you'll get what you want and then write that out too. And look, it's nothing fancy. Vision. Who do you want to become? What do you want to be doing? What do you want in your life? Simple, nothing fancy. I just scribbled it on here. Start scribbling. Step number 2 is to explore your options. Once you've assessed your situation on paper, it's time to start exploring these options. This may involve doing some research on potential career paths or industries that interest you. And let's say you want to be a traveling nurse. Is that doable with your current degree, or will you need to go back to school? Depending on what you feel is most important to you, you may also need to seek out advice from mentors or career coaches, or even an adult or family member or friend, I don't know, with work experience, or even one of your college professors you trusted. Don't be afraid to ask if you can talk to them even after you've graduated. Ask them. They are human too. They are people just like you, just like me, and who have been there and have the experience, and most of the time have really good advice on how to navigate the job market. Step number 3 is take action. Now that you have a better understanding of your situation, your options, and hopefully what you want to start applying for, it's time to start taking action. I bet you knew that was coming, right? The first step to take action is work on your resume, because you know anywhere you apply will require you to have one. This is where you get to highlight your strengths and achievements, and I'm not going to tell you what or how to write that resume. There are way better videos about this resume writing. And when I did a search, I found one from Professor Heather Austin, and I'm going to leave the link in the description for you. It's great. Listen to her. And if I was able to find a video to update your resume, you can too. So take action and do your research so you can be prepared. Now, one concern I hear often from young adults is that they don't have any work experience after college and often get rejected. The biggest thing I want you to do is not get discouraged when an employer rejects you. When this happens, it's an opportunity for you to redirect your efforts. And that takes me to step number 4, which is keep learning, ladies. Just because you've graduated from college doesn't mean you should stop learning. In fact, continuing to learn and grow is essential for success, not only in your career, but in life. Consider taking online courses, attending workshops or conferences, or even pursuing more certifications or degrees. There are millions, well, maybe not millions, but I know there are tons of online courses you can take to improve your resume, and even certifications that are going to look great and improve your skill set. Again, take action on these. Your success in getting that job depends on the effort you put in. This is a good time to go back to the sheet of paper you wrote, look at what you want to become, and adjust the steps required to achieve that with your new course of action. As we all know, industry trends are constantly changing. So by keeping up with these trends and developing new skills, you can make yourself a more valuable asset to employers who will want to hire you. Something I had to do when I was feeling stuck after college in a government job that I hated was to pursue a Spanish interpreting certificate. When I did my research about that, I found out I had to pass a really difficult exam, a state exam. And interpreting, if you've never heard of it, requires a few special skills. One of them is knowing at least 2 languages, and the other is being really good with legal terminology in both languages, because I wanted to work as an interpreter in the courts, a legal interpreter. I thought the fact that I spoke Spanish would be enough to get this certification with a little self-study. But man, was I wrong. For some people with better skills, yes, it's possible, but it took me 4 damn times to pass that exam, and literally like 2 years of studying, retaking exams, failing, then studying again, taking more courses, talking to people who had their certifications, and not to mention all the money involved with the actual exams and paying for courses and resources that would help me pass it. And it was all worth it in the end, and my investment has paid off 100 times over. So if you want something badly enough, don't be afraid to take on new challenges and step outside of your comfort zone and explore different careers. Even if they have nothing to do with your degree, that's the only way you are going to get unstuck. Remember, you are more than capable of getting unstuck. Have you ever heard of nothing changes if nothing changes? You will continue to feel stuck if you don't change anything or take any action. And also remember, no one is going to come get you off that couch or come knocking on your door with a job offer. You need to get out there. And yes, graduating college is such a bittersweet experience, and it can feel confusing and scary, especially coming up to the end of that staircase I mentioned at the beginning of this video. But taking these 4 steps is going to change the game for you, I promise. Now, if you need additional guidance on any of this, I would love for you to reach out to me. I'm going to leave my calendar link in the description for you, and it's for a free session to just chat and see how I can best help you. My one-on-one and group coaching is designed to get you unstuck, build your confidence, and start living a more fulfilled life. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Part 5 is coming up next week, so stay tuned. And until next time, ladies, go be confident.